Do your feet, ankles, or calves look puffy and feel achy? Well, this video will go through why we get fluid retention and 9 tips on how to fix your swollen legs and feet. Welcome to the Health How-To channel, where we talk about some great life hacks and easy tips to achieve better health. Please subscribe and share your tips on how you treat your swollen legs and feet so that we can all benefit in our own personal journey to better health. Does your skin look like it's pulled tight and maybe even shiny? If you poke at the swelling, does it stay indented like Play-Doh? These are signs of swelling known as edema. At the beginning, the swelling is watery, but as it gets worse, the swelling starts to thicken up and you can see indentations left from your shoes and socks. Sometimes the swelling doesn't really bother you, but often your legs and feet feel stiff, heavy, painful, and like there's a constant pressure around your leg. Let's back up a bit and talk about our circulatory system. Our heart pumps blood that gets distributed to the whole body through our blood vessels. We also have a lymphatic system which kind of acts as a sewage system. It's a network of tubes that collect clear lymphatic fluid leaking out from the blood vessels. The lymphatic fluid then travels to the lymph nodes, which filters out bacteria and viruses and stimulates your immune system to release antibodies back into your bloodstream. Now, the smaller vessels for blood and lymphatic fluid don't have actual pumps to get the fluid moving. There are internal valves that direct the flow. The actual force needed to move the fluid against gravity comes from our muscles. So when the muscles are not actively contracting, like if you're sitting or standing for a long time, the blood and lymphatic fluid will back up and cause leg swelling. You can see how if you don't move enough, like if you were bedridden and lost leg muscle, or maybe you've been favoring your leg after an injury, that fluid would have difficulty moving around your body. What are some other common reasons for swollen feet and legs? Obesity, a sedentary lifestyle or standing job, or tendency to be on your feet all day, varicose veins, high salt diet, being pregnant, medical conditions involving your heart, kidney, or liver, hot weather, and some medications like blood pressure pills, corticosteroids, and non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, also known as NSAIDs. If you notice that one of your calves is red, hot, painful, swollen, and you're having trouble breathing or feeling faint, seek immediate medical attention to make sure you don't have a potentially life-threatening blood clot. Always speak to your doctor for persistent symptoms and health concerns. Now, let's get right into 9 ways to fix your swollen legs and feet. Number 1, contrast baths. To reduce swelling in your ankles and feet, especially after an injury, try doing a hot and cold water contrast bath. Fill 2 large buckets of water, one with ice cold water and the other with warm water. Put your swollen foot in cold water for 30 seconds and then dunk your foot into the warm water for 1 minute. Repeat this process about 5 times. The rapid switches in temperature will help to stimulate blood flow. Now, if you can't tolerate the cold water, you can try soaking your swollen legs in an Epsom salt bath. Dissolve 2 cups of Epsom salts into your warm water bath. The magnesium and sulfate minerals may help to decrease swelling and inflammation associated with achy arthritic joints. Number 2, compression stockings. Compression stockings can help varicose veins and tired, swollen, and achy legs. They can come in great funky colors, dress socks, or look like pantyhose. Their job is to apply graduated pressure to discourage your feet from swelling. The pressure is highest at the feet and lessens as it reaches your calves. You can get looser fitting compression stockings off the shelf. If your doctor prescribes tighter fitting medical grade compression stockings, your insurance may cover the cost. Compression stockings can be very helpful for people who stand or walk all day, like cooks, cashiers, and post office workers. Also, try wearing them if your legs tend to swell on airplane rides. If you have varicose veins or are pregnant, compression stockings can help stop varicose veins from getting worse. Keep in mind that compression socks don't actually get rid of or cure varicose veins, and they really need to be worn every day to be effective. If you have a hard time getting them on, try using dishwashing gloves. Number 3, elevate your legs. Do you find that your legs tend to get swollen more towards the end of the day? Gravity is the main factor in swelling pooling in your legs. After a long day, your legs probably feel sore and heavy. So after you've been standing or walking for 30 to 60 minutes, Lie down and put your legs up on a pillow above heart level. In fact, it's a good idea to change your position every 30 minutes anyway. If you have a standing job, be on the lookout for good times to sit. If you have a sitting job or tend to be sedentary, stand up. Number 4, ankle pumping. Exercises like ankle pumping gets your calf muscles to contract and encourage better blood and lymphatic flow. You can do ankle pumping exercises while sitting or lying down with your legs up. Pretend you're pumping your car brakes back and forth in big motions. Repeat about 30 times and try getting into the habit of doing it several times a day. Number 5, lymphatic massage. You can get lymphatic massage on your legs to encourage the lymphatic fluid to flow back towards the lymph nodes. Lymphatic drainage is often used for swelling after cancer treatments to help with heavy legs and cellulite. It's best to first seek the services of a registered massage therapist or physiotherapist who is trained in lymphatic drainage. Oils and creams are not used, and a light pumping action is employed on bare skin to push the fluid towards the lymph nodes in the groin. Number 6, drink more water. It might seem counterintuitive, but if you're retaining fluid, the best thing to do is to drink more water to encourage your body to flush it out. We all know about drinking 6 to 8 cups of water, but the actual amount we need depends on our weight and activity level. A good way to calculate how much water you should drink is to take your weight in pounds and divide that number in half to get the number of ounces of water. For example, if you weigh 200 pounds and divide it by half, you would need to drink 100 ounces of water, which is roughly 12 glasses of water. Number 7, decrease your salt intake. A high salt diet can make your body hold on to fluid. An obvious place to start would be to cut down on salty foods like chips, fries, bacon, cheese, pickles, and olives. But look out for hidden salt in processed foods like canned soups, sauces, instant noodles, and frozen meals, which can be quite high in sodium too. The typical American standard diet contains about 3,400 milligrams or 3.7 teaspoons of salt per day. But the dietary guidelines for American adults recommends only 2,300 milligrams, which is about the equivalent of 1 teaspoon of salt. You can train your taste buds over a number of weeks to get used to less salt. If you're serious about cutting down salt, it's best to cook more meals yourself so you know exactly how much salt you're using. Exercise. The best exercises to reduce your leg swelling are cardio exercises that increase your overall blood circulation. Try swimming, biking, or walking. One research study found that subjects who walked for 50 minutes on the treadmill while wearing compression stockings were able to reduce their leg pain and swelling. Warm water aqua fitness is particularly soothing because the pressure of the water can give your whole body gentle compression. And finally, calf strengthening. Did you know that the muscles on the back of your lower legs, known as your calves, kind of act as a second heart? When you walk, the action of your calf muscles squeeze your blood vessels so that the blood gets pumped back to the heart. So work out those calf muscles with heel raises, stair climbing, and even walking uphill for a good challenge. If you're stuck in an airplane, car, or behind a desk, you can still do seated heel raises to encourage your calf muscles to contract. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any health how-to videos where we talk about easy ways to improve your health. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.